Good morning, guys. Yesterday yesterday morning. There wasn't much to talk about. Obviously, the RBA was coming out, but other than that, the markets have been very quiet this week, very subdued. Even overnight, the only action really was in Bitcoin as the SEC launches a suit against Coinbase. Initially started to sell off here after Binance was uh, news struggled on Bitcoin, and then off she went. So that's really the only major headline overnight. We go and look at commodities, pretty subdued. Oil off a little bit, iron ore up a little bit, but copper going sideways, and the commodity index pretty much contained as well. We look at VIX. It's showing no signs of fear. But, whoops, sorry. Let's go back to this chart and look at VIX. Um, Showing no signs of fear as VIX is gapping down to round down to 14 handle. That's the lowest it's been for a long, long time. Stocks pretty much sideways, as we can see here on the 1 hour, sideways since the weekend. And dollar index also pretty much sideways, looking at the 1 hour here. Or the daily, we see that it's just stuck around that 104, going nowhere. Aussie dollar obviously broke on the RBA news, and then we see this tick down here at 10 minutes ago. There was a headline coming out of China saying monkeypox detected in Beijing, so that put a little flutter into the Aussie. But Aussie's playing catch up, right? So other headlines is Lowe's lost patience and looking to raise rates even further as he sees more risks out there. And fiscal policy is not doing anything. Fiscal policy is not helping. You've got Chalmers, trying to spend money and just creating more inflation. So he's trying to battle that as well. World and their pet rabbit short S&P futures right now. Yet we go and look at S&P future S&P index. It's just rallying. So who's right? Is the futures market right? And this stock market's going to turn, or will all those futures players have to get out and out of their short positions and contribute to the buying by closing their shorts, which is in effect buying in the market, and therefore pushing price higher. And then maybe they go long as well. So I guess that's a wait and see, and the market is waiting to see what happens. And there's no real sort of major headlines for them to grab onto this week, well, not for the US anyway. We've got China inflation later this week, BSC. Looking to raise rates in Australian GDP later today. So without sort of major headlines, the US is really stuck going nowhere. And I think we're going to get more of the same this week. Trade accordingly.